And it will automatically record, right?
Yeah, it'll go straight to YouTube.
I thought so, but.
Did you hear a ding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So then we're live. And then we'll get started in
Yay.
just a couple minutes. Yay is right.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. I always love hearing everybody's stories.
It looks like a couple people have jumped on. We'll probably get started in a few seconds. Give people a little bit more time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight and taking time out of your evening to hear what we have to say. I can hear my son downstairs yelling. Sorry, that was the funny face that I just made.
I couldn't hear him at all, so.
Oh, God.
You might hear my dogs barking upstairs at some point. The girls.
All right, well, I guess we can go ahead and get started. I am Nicole Marlowe. I am a part of Team Ultimate Inspiration. We are Beachbody coaches on a mission to, sorry, I just lost my thought, to help others and inspire others to get healthy and fit. I have on the call with me tonight my upline coach, Annie Graves, who is helping me with my first call. I'm going to let her go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about herself, and then I will tell a little bit more about myself, and we'll get started with some more information.
Awesome. Thanks, Nicole. So as Nicole said, I'm Annie Graves. I'm the founder of our team, Team Ultimate Inspiration. And I'm super excited for Nicole tonight. Please give her a round of applause and some shout outs, as this is her first live webinar where she's going to be helping host. And so about my story. So I have always been very much into health and fitness. However, I was very lost in my health and fitness for a very long time. I was always very active in high school. I did softball my whole life. I did cheerleading, competitive cheer. And then I went to college and I started going to the gym, and I really didn't know what I was doing. And I would do the elliptical and I would go to the weight section, and I was completely overwhelmed. So I kind of quit for a little while, and I started going to a Weight Watchers meeting with my mom and my sister, because some of the freshmen 15 started to come on, and I didn't want it to get there because I heard about how everybody else got this freshman 15, and I was like, I'm not going to let that happen to me. It was always a big goal of mine to really stay very healthy with my weight, because obesity and heart disease and high cholesterol, diabetes, you name it, it runs in my family. So I always knew that I needed to keep my weight under control. And the only way that I really knew how to do that was a lot of cardio. So I never really saw changes, but I was able for the most part to keep things stable. Then I graduated from college and I got my degree in dental hygiene and health and human services. And I got my dream job as a dental hygienist in a large office, very organized, very much the way I run. And I was, again, struggling with my health and fitness. And I started going to a gym in my new hometown of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I also at the same time was meeting my husband, my boyfriend at the time, and he was very into health and fitness. And with my job, I had very long mornings and I was not a breakfast person. So I was leaving my house at 7 a.m. I didn't get a lunch break until 1, sometimes 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then not getting home until about 6 o'clock at night. And I would go to the gym and then I'd come home and my dinner was usually some type of frozen meal because I lived on my own. I was single, living paycheck to paycheck, or it was a Ben and Jerry's and it wasn't just a couple bites. It was like the whole carton of it. So very unhealthy, but I thought I was healthy because I was maintaining, for the most part, my weight and I was going to the gym, right? That's healthy. So these long mornings at work, they were really starting to get to me. I was very nauseous in the mornings. I was lightheaded. I almost passed out at one point. And that's when one of my coworkers, who's actually my coach, said to me, like, well, why don't you try Shakeology? And I was so like, no, like, I'm not going to do that. I don't drink shakes. I'm a really picky eater. There's no way you're going to get me to do this. And she's like, just try it. So I had a packet of Shakeology, and honestly, it sat in my cupboard and then on my kitchen counter for about 3 months. And I then asked my boyfriend, who's my husband, I said, I don't know how to make this, but I need to make a change. Like, can you please help me? So he blended up my chocolate Shakeology for me. I was still scared to even taste it. So he took the first sip and was like, this is actually really good. And he was a protein shake drinker at the time, drinking something else. And then I tasted it. I was like, that is good. Like, that's amazing. So I went to work and I was like, sign me up. How do I get this? How do I get it cheap? Because I'm living paycheck to paycheck. So I signed up as a discount coach, even though I really didn't even know that's what I was doing. And I signed up with a program. And at the time I had to pay the $40 sign-up fee, which now we'll talk about in the presentation is actually waived. So I paid this $40 fee plus my challenge pack. I got Insanity because, again, I am a cardio junkie and I was doing the workout with a different coworker after work. So now I was able to do Insanity on the weekends at home when I wasn't with her. And I never took a before photo. For me, it was more just working on having that meal in the morning, that breakfast that I was missing, as well as I wasn't taking any multivitamins. And here I was going into my middle 20s, and I didn't like pills, so I really was even resistant to taking multivitamins. So I was just a complete hot mess looking back on it all. So fast forward about 6 months and I started having and realizing that I had digestive issues, like serious digestive issues. When I was working in healthcare, everybody around me was pretty health conscious and taught me a lot of stuff about nutrition. And I was in such a bad place that following January that I was calling off of work. I went to the doctors who did several tests. They did ultrasounds, CAT scans, CT scans, blood tests, you name it, they did it, and said I was completely healthy and that I had IBS and go home and take Miralax. And my boss at the time was a retired nurse, and she's like, Annie, there's more to the story here than what they're telling you. Like, they're just giving you a diagnosis. Don't let this stop. You need to figure out what's going on. So then I decided I needed to do a complete U-Haul. Like, I needed to fix things and take it into my own hands, like she said. And that is when I ordered Beachbody's Ultimate Reset. It's a 3-week, 21-day cleanse where you eat real foods for the whole 3 weeks. You eat a lot of foods. And again, I'm a really picky eater, so I ordered it. And it sat on my counter for an incomplete summer. I was so scared to even open the box. Then I got engaged and saw our engagement photos, and I was just disgusted with the way I looked. I could see the puffiness in my face, in my arms, you name it, plus the digestive issues that were going on. And so I opened the box on Friday and said, I'm starting Monday, and I started on Sunday because I couldn't even wait until Monday to start. And with those 21 days with that cleanse, it was eye-opening. It was like my aha moment with health and fitness. During those 21 days, I did not work out. You're doing a workout from the inside out with cleansing your body, bringing your pH back to a neutral pH. And within the first week, I was a morning person. I was waking up before my alarm clock. I was no longer hitting snooze for an hour or sleeping through my alarm clock. I almost got fired from my new job because I was sleeping through my alarms and didn't show up to work, and they'd have to call and wake me up. So I was waking up before my alarms. By the second week, I was going through, and it was fall, and I was spring cleaning. Like, let me tell you, I was like scrubbing the entire house. And it wasn't even my house at the time. It was my boyfriend's house. I was going to his house while he was at work scrubbing. So much energy, feeling so good. And when I took my after photos, this is my first ever before and after, I was amazed by how much my body had changed in the 21 days just from nutrition. And that was my aha moment that abs are made in the kitchen, as well as my digestion had changed for the better too. So with those 21 days, I lost 12 pounds, which most people look at me and they're like, how do you have 12 pounds to lose? And I did. It was just everything built up inside of me. And I had my energy, and I was just so excited. And I was like, the world's on fire. Like, I have to share this with everybody. And that's when I started to think more about coaching. And I was like, I have to pay this forward. I have to share with others what I have found and help other people live a healthier lifestyle, help people deal with these doctors telling them that they're healthy and just to go home and take Miralax, and that's not the answer. So that's when I started coaching. That was in September of, 2013 now. And by January, I was so excited about the business. I had hit my first rank advancement, helped the first 3 people that I had helped with their health and fitness, and the feeling was amazing. And I pretty much that February, then of 2014, went all in. So in the last 2 years, I have built our team, Team Ultimate Inspiration, which Nicole is in my coach downline and one of my friends. And we've gone from, in the last year, 10 coaches on our team to, the last time I counted, it was over 150, and I haven't counted in a long time. So it's higher than that now. My confidence is higher from all of the personal development that I've done. Even when I left my job, so in 2 years, I was able to work coaching from home while planning our wedding, while being the maid of honor in a wedding, while living a life, while building a business, while working 40 hours a week, 10-hour days. I quit my job this January. So within 2 years, I was able to leave my job and replace my complete income just with coaching. And it's not going to stop. Everything just keeps growing, and it's exciting to see our team growing and the leaders on our team growing, such as Nicole. And that is really my story. So I am very excited to kick things back to Nicole and let her share a little bit about her story and how she became a coach. Nicole, are you there? Yeah, okay,
Can
perfect.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much, Annie, for sharing with everybody. I love your story. I love hearing it no matter how many times I listen to you. It's really inspiring. Going back a little bit, when I first had my son, he was sick and in the hospital a little bit, and between that and having an emergency C-section and some other undiagnosed health issues that I had, and living in a hospital when he was sick, off of fast food, I didn't lose the baby weight at all. I actually gained weight. And then 2 years later, so a year ago, I found out what those health issues were and got them taken care of. I had to have a hernia surgery. I was living with a hernia for 2 years and didn't know it. And after that, I was really, really excited to finally get back in shape and working out, because working out was something I really, really enjoyed before. But at the same time, having a family and a toddler, it's hard to get to the gym. And I didn't even have a gym membership anymore because I never had time to. So my friend Sam, who is friends with Annie, that's how I know Annie, she tried the 21-day fix with Annie and loved it. And I got to see on a regular basis her improvement, not just with weight loss and getting in shape, but her energy and how good she felt. And I said, I've got to try this, because I trusted her and I trusted Annie. I already knew Annie. And I said, I've got to try this. So I jumped into Annie's next challenge group after that. And about, I'd say a week after starting the 21-day fix, I had this aha moment. Like, this nutrition is so easy. Anybody could do this. And it's more than just a diet. This is something that you can continue on and stay healthy and not just yo-yo diet like a lot. I mean, I did it in college and I know everybody does it. And I just wanted to share with everybody that I could find what I had learned and how great Beachbody products were, not just 21-day fix, but I tried other programs since, and they are top of the line fitness and nutrition programs for sure. About, I think it was a month or two after I started my first round of 21-day fix, I took the plunge and signed up as a coach so I could start helping my friends and loved ones. And I have helped a lot of family and friends who are now, some of them are now actually a part of this team because they love it as much as I do. And we are a very fast growing team, and we're not just a team, we're all friends. I'm closer with some of the girls on this team than anybody I have ever been friends with. So it's really great to have such a great group of friends to share this journey with. That being said, why don't we get into the presentation and learn a little bit more about what being on a team is all about. I will pull up the presentation here, and Annie is going to start and do the first few slides.
Awesome.
And then I am going to finish up.
Awesome. Thank you, Nicole. Mm-hmm. Like you said, every time I hear somebody's story, no matter how many times I've heard it, I always hear a little bit something more that's like, gives you goosebumps and gives you a good feeling. So this is our part of our team. The theme for Beachbody, Team Beachbody this year is We're Stronger Every Day, which is just such an amazing theme. When I heard that theme in January, that was our hashtag and our theme, I was like, that's perfect because I can apply that and think of that in every single aspect of my life. So stronger every day, like stronger every day in our workout, stronger every day mentally because we're working on ourselves mentally from the inside out. We're stronger every day as a team, as a family, as a community. As Nicole was saying, we're closer with a lot of these women and men on our team than we are with some of the people that we were friends with in our lives. And a lot of these people we talk to a lot more now than we even talk to our family because we're so close. It's another family. And it's something that if you have that missing part in your life where you're just missing that community of positive people, this could possibly be what you're looking for. So what is it like to be a coach on Team Ultimate Inspiration? That is us. We're going to go to the next slide. And on the next slide, we're going to talk about what is Beachbody. So Beachbody's mission is to help others live a healthy and fulfilling lifestyle. They were founded in 1998, which actually blows a lot of people away. I have a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot. I've had people question me on, so what are you going to do after this fad goes away? What are you going to do after Beachbody goes away? And I'm like, you're not going away. We're growing and we're going to be going to more places. And there's always something new that Carl Deichler, the CEO of Team Beachbody, is always coming out with. And he does these programs in Shakeology along with us. I mean, what CEO do you see doing that and really cheering on their teams? Their company, their challengers, their coaches. So Team Beachbody was actually founded, like I said, in 1998. So we have been around a long time, you guys. When they founded Team Beachbody, they had to make the decision with their products and their programs of whether to put it out on the shelves in grocery stores or if they were going to have independent distributors be their forefront. So they decided, after seeing people sharing their transformations with P90X and Insanity, some of their beginning programs, and Turbo Fire, they decided to take these people who are seeing results and recommending these programs to their friends and call them independent coaches, like Nicole and myself. So we actually have over 400,000 coaches in Team Beachbody at this point. Now, some of those coaches are coaches like myself, where I was a discount coach at the beginning. Some of them are using coaching as a hobby, which we'll talk about later. And some of them are all in, like myself, where I was able to leave my job. The great thing about Team Beachbody is they provide infomercials for us as coaches. They are always advertising for us. So if you turn on your TV and you're flipping the channels, you're probably going to run across the 21-day fix, which is pretty much our go-to program. It's awesome for anyone. Size is on there. I see PIO on there. So there's always things that they're doing for us as a company. And there's really a program for anyone. Somebody who, like myself, who is having digestive issues, I was able to do the Ultimate Reset. I've also done the 3-day refresh, which is more of a 3-day cleanse. Shakeology, there's dancing workouts, there are weightlifting workouts. There's really something for anybody, no matter their level or needs. They provide products. So not only do we have Shakeology and the workouts, but we also have a performance line. I actually drink Energize every morning before my workouts to give me that extra little bit of energy without all the added chemicals, the dyes and everything, and really power through my workout. And it also helps me to stay away from coffee and caffeine throughout the day. It really just gives me all that energy that I need. As well as there's like a Recover shake that you can drink after workouts to help prevent muscle soreness. I love that. It's another chocolate shake that I can drink every day. As well as they provide rewards and incentives and gifts for their coaches, their challengers. They reward their challengers who submit their stories, their transformations. They reward them with gifts such as t-shirts, shaker cups, and then they also can go into challenge winners, which win money, which come in the increments of $100, $500, $100,000, and then a yearly challenge winner for a male and female. So not only are they taking care of us coaches, but they're also taking care of their customers and their clients and their challengers as well. So we'll go to the next slide. So pretty amazing there, all that information. A lot of wows usually go on there. No, you're okay. So what is a coach? A coach is someone who is just an average, everyday, ordinary person, just doing extraordinary things. So we are people who just want to be healthy and succeed. Part of being a coach, one of the biggest things, I was even actually talking to somebody about this on the phone this week, is that being a coach actually holds you more accountable. So it doesn't mean we have to be perfect, but it has helped me definitely to not do as much of that yo-yoing that that Nicole talked about in college and that I even did in college, because we have a consistency. We have the nutrition, we have the fitness, we have the support, the challenge groups. You have your support from your coach. We have the support from our whole team every single day. If we're having a struggle with something, we can share about that. We can share about that on our social media, and people can lift us up. So it's this whole other area where you're able to succeed with your health and fitness. We're always working on our own journey, and we're always sharing that. So one thing that we talk about is that we are not salespeople. That's the number one thing sometimes that worries people or scares people away about being a coach, is they don't want to be a salesperson. And we really aren't. We're here to inspire people and to share with people what's working well for us and help provide them with a fitness program and a meal plan and a challenge group and Shakeology and a nutrition plan and all of the information that they need to be successful. Obviously, we're driven and passionate. I'm very passionate about all of this, so a lot of times it comes across. But we're not always at our goal weight. I can tell you, I'm not at my goal weight. I don't ever plan on being a model in a magazine by any means, but we're always just working on ourselves. And we really try not to focus on the weight, but to focus more on how do you feel? What changes are you seeing in your body? Are your clothes fitting looser? Do you have more energy? Do you feel better? Is your skin clearer? I have never had such better skin, nails, and hair as when I have with my Shakeology and eating great and just being healthier overall. We're obviously real people. We're not a robot. You're never going to get a robot out of us. We're here. We're the ones messaging you behind the scenes. We're the ones commenting on your posts. We are here and we're the real deal. But again, we make mistakes. We're not perfect. We're not robots. Like I said, we are not salespeople, and we are not fitness trainers, nutritionists, or personal trainers. There are coaches out there that do have some of these backgrounds, but it does not mean at all that you have to have any experience in any of those places. When I started as a coach, I was obviously struggling with my own health and fitness, and I was still very successful. I'm still very successful today, and I'm not a personal trainer, and I'm not a nutritionist, and I'm not a personal trainer, but I know the program that works for me, and I'm able to help people find a program that will work for them based off of their goals, where they're at with their health and fitness journey, where their struggles are. And the other thing is, we are not a pyramid scheme. That is another misconception. I actually do not get people asking this of me all of the time, but it is a question that other coaches come across and that we like to touch on in this call, is that Beachbody is not a pyramid scheme. With Nicole being in my downline of coaches, she can surpass me. And I tell my coaches that all the time, like, I want them to succeed faster than what I did, if that is their goal. If they want success in this business to help people, to change lives, to connect with people, I want to help them do that. I want to see them have success because I know what this success has done for my life, for my husband's life, for the lives of those people around me. Coaches are people who drink Shakeology, and we just lead by example. We all drink Shakeology every single day. Sometimes you might get sick of seeing our posts in your newsfeed of us with our shaker cups or our Shakeology, but we are passionate about it, and that's really all it comes down to. And we're ordinary people who are just changing lives, and we just want to inspire people. So I hope you're being inspired tonight. We're going to go on to the next slide. So a common question, Annie, what do you do as a coach? Like, how are you actually able to do this? Like, what is it that you do? So what a coach does is, like I said, we help people with their fitness, their nutrition. We give them the support from our challenge groups, from us as their coach, one-on-one help. And that is what has shown to give success. And we help people every single day. We're checking in with our challenge groups online. Some coaches will even host fit clubs. We have a coach in Kalamazoo on one of the local teams that has held a fit club once a month in Kalamazoo. It's not something that you have to do, but it's just a way to get people together and do a workout together. And if you want to do a little Shakeology bar, you can. Coaches, we have coach trainings. So we host coach trainings. Beachbody gives us coach trainings. I was on some coach trainings all day today that were popping up in my leadership groups that I'm in, and that's part of the reason I'm so fired up tonight and motivated and passionate, is these trainings help you to be a better person, and they help. One of the things that really attracted me to becoming part of an active coach with Beachbody was everyone is willing to help everyone. No matter whose team they're on, people are willing to give their tips of how they've been able to help people, because our whole mission, again, going back to the beginning, is about helping people live healthy, fulfilling lives. So we're here to help each other help people. What a coach does is we just, like I said earlier, motivate and inspire, and we lead by example. We do the programs. We're not going to host a challenge group and then for 30 or 60 or 90 days sit on our couch eating bonbons. Like, that is not what we do. Yes, we might have a glass of wine. Yes, we might have a piece of cake at a birthday party. Yes, we might have slips. We go on vacation. We have fun. We live life. But it's all about balance. And it's much easier to pick yourself up when you're a coach and get back on track than when I was not a coach. So that is what a coach does. We'll go on to the next slide. And I believe Nicole's going to jump back on and wrap things up for you guys.
Yep.
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I muted myself or not.
No, you're good.
I'm talking to myself. All right. So, what is a challenge group? A lot of times people ask this, and that's a very good question. A challenge group is a group of people who are all doing a program of some sort, whether it be 21 Day Fix, Size, Hammer and Chisel. And what we do as coaches is we make a secret group on Facebook. Everybody is a part of that group. And then us coaches who are running the group just post daily challenges, motivation, nightly check-ins, just to keep everyone motivated and give people a place to come to ask questions or, vent their frustrations or get recipe ideas, anything like that. On how do we find people to join challenge groups? There are people that we know that we meet that want to work on their health and fitness, and we obviously are here to help them. We might find people in our family, our friends. We might find people on Facebook, excuse me. We also get leads through Beachbody through the infomercial. So when people call in on the infomercials, they're assigned a coach. And once you get to a certain rank in Beachbody, you actually start getting those leads. How do I share versus sell? Sharing versus selling, we just share our own journeys with people, whether it be on social media or just, having a conversation at dinner. And we just invite them to say, hey, you can, anytime you want to try one of these products, just reach out to me and we can get you started. You don't have to go out and tell everybody, hey, you should buy this. It's a really great thing you should do. What we're all about is inspiring people with our own journeys, which is why we have to be a product of the product and why we have to be committed to our own health and fitness. Because if we're not doing what we're telling other people they should do, nobody's going to believe us and nobody's going to follow us. So that is why we say share versus sell. And then how do you make money? You do make a 25% commission off of all of the sales. You can make a residual income by having people say that are on a monthly order of Shakeology. That's how you're going to make money every month once you get a lot of customers who are loving Shakeology and doing it every month. We have team cycle bonuses, which once you start hitting ranks within Beachbody, you start getting little bonuses every week. And then even higher up, you get quarterly bonuses. We win free trips. I know Annie's going on a trip in a month or two that she earned through helping others. So there are 3 different categories you can fall under as far as being a coach. You can be a discount coach, which is somebody who just wants the discount. You don't ever have to make a sale to anybody. You don't have like a minimum commitment of things you have to sell. It's just a $40 sign up fee, and then you save $16 a month on your Shakeology, which is a great savings. And then you get 25% off any products you want. So if you love Beachbody's programs, it's really going to benefit you to do this. And then any products that come out in the future, you'll get 25% off on. So if you ever want to try a new workout, then you'll get a deal on it. Or you could be a hobby coach. A hobby coach is somebody who has a full-time job already and they really love health and fitness and they just want to share that with other people and inspire other people to do it as well. You do earn an extra income, and a lot of people who are hobby coaches, it covers their monthly Shakeology. It covers the cost of a fitness program that they might buy, and then it all evens out in the end. Or you can be a business builder like Annie, who is all in, is completely committed to sharing their journey and helping others improve their health and fitness, and wants this to be their full-time job. You get other challengers who then turn into coaches, and you build a team together of people who want to inspire others and making a difference in other people's lives. So that is pretty much that. And of course we can ask or answer, more questions about that at the end if anyone has any more questions about that. And then who is Team Ultimate Inspiration? We are, like Annie said, we're over 150 now women and a few men who are getting out there and inspiring other people. I noticed earlier that this, the top 250 out of 300,000 coaches is actually wrong. We are now, I think 183 is what we're ranked now on our team. So that's a really, really big honor to be so high in the business. And it just shows how motivated all of our coaches are with their own health and fitness and inspiring other people. The coaches on Team Ultimate Inspiration are moms, nurses, dental hygienists, single moms, stay-at-home moms, college students, fur moms, anybody and everybody from any different part of life is on Team Ultimate Inspiration. We even have coaches who are in Canada. I know most of us are from the US, but we even have coach friends in Canada, so that's pretty fun to have coaches from another country, even though they're not too far away. And we're just a community of people who love to improve our lives and the lives of others. What can you expect from our team? We support each other all the time. We have team trainings that Annie works really hard on putting together. Just about any topic you could think of that you're struggling with, whether it be how to share or how to run a challenge group. We have documents and trainings to help you along the way with everything. We have scripts for what to post in challenge groups for the morning and evening, so that you don't have to try to think up 21 days worth of things to say. We're always there for each other to answer questions if we can't figure something out. We do a lot of webinars like this one. A lot of them that we do is just our team, and we'll talk about a certain topic, or we'll bounce ideas off of each other. We do a lot of recognition, which is fun. We'll shout each other out on Facebook, or we'll send each other little gifts or cards in the mail. We have a lot of fun. We try to get together, the coaches that are close together in the Kalamazoo Grand Rapids area. We try to get together a lot and just hang out and get to know each other better and brainstorm ways to inspire other people. All right, so what is next? Your coach that invited you to this webinar should follow up with you within the next 24 hours to see if you have any more questions, or to help you get signed up if you think that this is a good fit for you. If you have any more questions, please feel free to post them in the event where you got this link from, or send the coach that invited you a message. We are always here for you. And then as soon as you sign up, you can get added into the next coach training and get started on your journey with coaching. So right now, we're going to open it up for questions if there are any. I'll go ahead and take the screen share down so that we can check that.
Awesome. I will ask you, Laura posted a question in the group asking about when you sign up as a coach, do you designate what type of coach you want to be, or is it more of a nickname?
You don't have to designate that. You can start out as just a discount coach. I know a lot of us did. I knew I wanted to coach when I first started up, but I didn't know how much time I'd be able to commit. So, but I definitely wanted the discount on Shakeology because I loved it, because I'm not a breakfast person. I don't get up in time to eat breakfast. I'm grouchy. So that Shakeology is really easy. So that was the first step for me. And then you just grow as you want to. And, you know, our team page has all the trainings available to you whenever you're ready to bump up your coaching.
And so at any time they can go from a discount coach to an all-in or a hobby coach. Perfect. Any other questions you guys can post on the event invite? That way we can answer those for you. There is like a 60-second delay from what we're saying to what you're seeing on YouTube. So we'll stay on for a couple of minutes just to answer any questions. Trying to think, there was something that I was going to say that I thought of too, like a question, if I was a new person. Oh, I know, when you were just talking about you didn't know how much time you'd be able to put in. How much time would you say as a coach that you designate to your business each day? It's a loaded question, isn't it? Does it vary? Oh, can you hear me? Oh, Nicole can't hear me. She just kind of froze.